What's up YouTube? Welcome back to today's video. First off, hope you're all having a great day today. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about our big North Carolina trip that is coming up in just a few days. So towards the end of my last video, you know, the one where I was the bridesmaid this past weekend at the Southern Oregon Speedway. Well, towards the end of it, I just made a little announcement that I'm going to be heading to North Carolina for 3 big races in these upcoming weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned this next week. I have some big announcements. Carly, just tell them real quick, where are we going soon?
What?
Where are we going? Where are we making the trip to?
North Carolina!
There you go. Okay, so we got some big time announcements of where I'm racing in North Carolina literally in the next few weeks. So that's what this whole video is going to be about. I'm going to be talking about all the details of the trip, like when we're leaving, what's our schedule going to look like, how long it's going to take us to get back there, where we're racing, what the payout's going to look like, just every little detail of our trip I'm going to be talking about right now. So let's just get started. So today I'm shooting this video on Thursday, May 10th. We want to leave on Sunday, May 13th at 6 a.m. in the morning so we can get a long 12 to 14 hour day of driving in ahead of us. But here's the catch to it. Before we even leave on the Saturday, May 12th, we want to run the sprint car at Cottage Grove Speedway. I don't know how we would pull this off. It's like a 50-50 chance if we go. So if we get a lot done on Friday, get the whole motorhome packed up, and we're 100% ready to go Sunday morning, all we have to do is get in the motorhome, then we'll go racing in Cottage Grove. But if we don't get much done, we're definitely going to stay home on Saturday because we have to wake up really early Sunday morning, like I said, 5 or 6 a.m. to get on the road. The one nice thing this year, we do not have to tow a trailer behind us because I'm driving for factory QRC, so my car is already back in North Carolina. And then tomorrow, Carly's car is heading down to California to get loaded up in the Truck Shop Motors trailer. They are taking Carly's car all the way across the country, so I want to thank them so much for that, and it's going to be so much easier on us not having to tow a trailer. So now back to the scheduling side of things. So just like last year's trip, we're going to try to do the same amount of distance each day, which would mean on Sunday, we're going to go from Jacksonville, Oregon, all the way to Little America, Wyoming. That's about in total 886 miles of driving and a 14-hour day. It's going to be a tough day on my dad, but the last 2 years we went to North Carolina, he drove all 3 days there and all 3 days back, both trips. I think this year though, my mom's going to try to pitch in like 2 or 3 hours here and there on some of the straight stretches so my dad can rest. But she's a little bit nervous to drive the big rig, so maybe without the trailer it's going to be a little bit easier on her. And maybe even my older sister says she wants to learn how to drive it, so it's going to help him out a lot. So now on to day 2, which is the day we definitely make up the most ground across the United States. So we go from Little America, Wyoming, all the way through St. Louis, Missouri. Last year when we did this, we started early at like 6 a.m. Well, my dad started at 6 a.m. and he drove all the way till midnight. I remember staying up in the passenger seat with him, and we got through St. Louis at about 12:30. This will easily be the longest day of driving and the most exhausting for my dad, so if my mom can pitch in, throw a few hours in there maybe on the straight stretches, it'll definitely help my dad out a lot. Now to the final day, which is day 3 of driving, and it's pretty easy. It's only 719 miles, which is still an 11-hour day, and we go from St. Louis all the way to Mooresville, North Carolina. So it's a lot of driving still, but compared to day 2, it's gonna be pretty easy, I think. Definitely my dad's favorite day, and it's always nice to get to North Carolina. Just hit your destination. So from here in Jacksonville, Oregon, all the way to Mooresville, North Carolina is like easily 2,800 plus miles, but hey, I will have a lot of time in the RV to play some Xbox. So now you're probably asking the question, Tanner, when do you even start racing? You just gave us the first 3 days of the trip driving. So we do 7 races while we're back in North Carolina. Well, technically 5 in North Carolina and then 2 nights of racing in West Virginia. And even at one point, we do 6 nights of racing in 7 days. I'm so excited for that. That'll be almost a preview for you guys of what our 2 speed weeks will be like in the summertime for the sprint car. So we're gonna get there on Tuesday, May 15th, probably pull into the KOA RV park. I think it's in Statesville, so we're very, very close to Mooresville and Millbridge where we're gonna be racing. We're gonna pull in at probably 6 or 7 p.m. in the evening time. And then on Wednesday, May 16th, we race the prelude to the Speed 51, which is just a normal points race at Millbridge. That Wednesday's race is nothing special. It just has a cool name, the prelude to the Speed 51. You'll probably have a decent car count because there's a lot of people going out there early to race the Wednesday before, but all it is to get more laps around Millbridge Speedway because it is a tough and very fast track. But then we have 3 days off before we get back at it on May 20th and 21st at Mountain Creek Speedway, which this track is in North Carolina, and the big race they're holding is known as the Clash at the Creek, and it pays $2,000 to win in the open class. I believe this racetrack is very new. It might even be the first year they're ever running outlaw karts there, but I've seen some pictures of it. It looks like there's barely any baking, just a little bit up towards the wall, but it looks like a fun racetrack, and I'll honestly just have to wait till I see it in person, but it looks pretty fun. And then the following 2 days, we run at Millbridge Speedway on the 22nd and 23rd for the Speed 51 Open Challenge, which is the biggest race while we're back there. It pays $5,000 to win in the open class. And then they added in this thing last year, and I think they're still doing it this year, called the back row bonus. So if you start front row inside and you choose to go to dead last, 24th, and you come through the whole field and win the race, you get an extra $25,000, bringing your winning total up to 30 grand. Now personally, if I start front row inside, I'm definitely not going to the back. Last year, Kyle Larson took the challenge, and I think he crashed out like lap 2. It was just complete carnage the first 10 laps of the race. Not worth doing it in my opinion. I'd rather just go out there and try to win $5,000 and take that home. So after the Speed 51 Open Challenge, which by the way, I've done videos at Millbridge before, I'll link them in the description below. We have 1 day off to kind of regroup after 4 straight nights of racing, and then we run the 25th and 26th at 304 Speedway in West Virginia. So I haven't seen very many pictures of this racetrack, but my dad did some research and he said it looks pretty flat and pretty small, so I'll have to go and look and see what I can find for myself. But as of what I know of now, I think this is the smallest of the 3 tracks we'll be racing at. The coolest thing about 304 Speedway is it just looks like a classic short track, but also it's like in an RV park kinda, and how my car owner, Jimmy Elledge, explained it is there's just lots of cool things to do. There's almost like a water park, a campground, and everything. There's cabins and everything to rent. So I'm gonna check it out more. I went on 304 Speedway's website and there was just all kind of things to do. So you guys are probably gonna see some pretty cool vlogs from there. And then after we run 304 Speedway, we will make the long trip back home to Jacksonville, Oregon. So while we're back there, we'll run a total of 7 nights of racing, and I think there's like prize money is 9 grand to win, not including that back row bonus at the Speed 51 Open Challenge. I'm super excited to head out to North Carolina for the 3rd year in a row. One thing I'm mainly excited for is just the competition. We're gonna see the best outlaw kart drivers in the country. Lots of people from Oregon and California are gonna fly or drive back there. I mean, we're gonna see tons of people from the Red Bluff Outlaws, and then there's also quite a few drivers back there on the East Coast that will also be there. So combined, it's just gonna be very good racing. So those are all the details of the trip. Right now, we're currently just been packing up tonight. I took some clothes down to the RV, and then also I have some fan mail. This is from Hanford, California. So actually, probably some of the closer fan mail I've gotten recently. A lot of it's been from Ohio, Pennsylvania, the PA Posse. I've actually had this for a while. I haven't got a chance to open it because just all my videos have been vlogs at the racetracks. I'm excited. Alright, so this guy drew a really good drawing of the factory QRC number 18T. Look at that. Looking good. Sideways. Throwing it into the corner. Looks like maybe a Red Bluff Outlaw track for qualifying. And he also drew my favorite color, green, up top. I really like this. And it is from Gavin Corda. I just followed you on Instagram. His Instagram is Gavin_Corda18. But hey Gavin, thank you so much for the fan art, and make sure, like I said, go follow him on Instagram. Yeah, this is definitely gonna go up on the wall. But before I end this video, there is one more thing I wanna show you, and that is, I got a new GoPro. I'm so excited to take this thing back to Millbridge, North Carolina. So, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, did I get the 6? No. I ended up getting the GoPro Hero 5. Here it is. I haven't even taken the screen protector, all that stuff off. So if we don't end up getting a case at Best Buy tomorrow, I'll just have to wait till I get back to North Carolina. But I'm definitely not putting this thing on a sprint car or an outlaw cart without a case. Because the one time I'll say it'll be fine, rock will hit it, crash the GoPro, it'll just be a complete disaster. So I'm going to play it safe this time. I'm excited to see the quality upgrade from this and the 3. So just stay tuned. I think it'll be a pretty big difference. And you know what? One thing I might do is put it facing me so then there's no chance of a rock in it. Might try it out like that, sprint car racing. But yeah, I can't wait to see what the quality upgrade is going to be. It's so nice going from something better than a 3. But that's going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. And comment down below if you guys are excited for North Carolina 2018, because I know I am. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias in the description below for all the live updates. I know I'm definitely going to be using Twitter and Instagram to tell you what state I'm currently in. and all my live updates from all 7 nights of racing when I'm back there. But anyway, I gotta go pack, I gotta get ready, and maybe, hey, even play some Fortnite. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow night, so you guys are gonna be seeing this video on Saturday, the night before I'm gonna be streaming either Fortnite or iRacing. But anyway, I'll see you guys all in the next video. It's gonna be from North Carolina or sprint car racing on Saturday night. See you then. Deuces.